Maybe they'll have patched it by the time I get to it. Oh well, suppose we'll only one way to find out, and that's to get round to playing the game eventually. In fairness, you don't need 200% in judgment. Just find all 50 friends that you can make. Well, that's the completion list criteria for judgment. It was in judgment that I learned baseball. Fun. You all know how much I love the baseball in the Yakuza games. Oh, if there's a completion list, there's going to be 100% requirements.
Huh.
Kiryu-kun, good to see you, great Scott. How have you come to play? That's right. What's going on? Sorry, Kiryu-san, but there's something I've been hiding from you. What's that? The truth is that I'm a time traveler from a distant dimension. I mean, I am on the run. Not from a loan shark or anything. No. The man pursuing me is much worse. And I knew about you before you even came to try my invention. Oh. The man pursuing me, he told me about you. And he's the one who commissioned the creation of this machine. You're talking about Aman, aren't you? Hmm? You knew this whole time, and you still played along. That's incredible. What does Amon commissioning this machine have to do with me? This machine was created with a single purpose in mind: defeat Kazuma Kiryu. You. Amon visited my office approximately 1 year ago, requesting that I build a special machine for him. He bought it and brought with him a number of attaché cases filled with cash. I refused at first, but newly released YF6 was a smash hit, and as a result, I had more cash than I could possibly spend. But then he showed me his blueprints. They were astounding. Blueprints for what? A truly incredible machine. It uses a person's experience to enact battles within their mind with a efficiency that rivals reality itself. I could scarcely believe it. It was my dream come true, build a revolutionary machine and get paid to do it. I'm not one for mysticism, but Amon had what one can only describe as a foreboding aura about him. The scars all over his body didn't help either. Naturally, I couldn't refuse. I deliberated for the sleepless night until I finally agreed. But that Amon, he was an even more formidable man than I'd ever imagined. In what way? Amon played the first prototype I produced. I've never seen anyone fight like that. It was incredible, great Scott! As I watched Amon play, the game generated locations from all over the world, and his myriad of opponents were of all ages, races, and creeds. He slaughtered each and every one of them. Think about what kind of life he must have led to have met and killed all of those people. It's chilling. There is much more to the completion list. Thought as much. No, to unlock the last fight. Oh, fair enough. Robotics Club, Skate Club, and Dice and Cube Game are what kept me from getting 100%. So yeah, much more in both those games. Fun. That's all the machine did. Just a training tool then, isn't it? I thought so too at first. Well, when he commissioned me, I assumed he just wanted to use it to train himself. It wasn't until he gave me the plans for the additional features that its true purpose became clear. What? It contains a kind of feedback system. What's that? You've already experienced it. It analyzes the techniques of your opponents and helps you integrate them into your own mind. Mon wanted to use this to learn the techniques of one particular opponent, you. But those abilities I learned, they didn't just come to me through inspiration. Not quite. What do you mean, not quite? According to the blueprints, the player should only be able to learn techniques used by their opponents. But you have learned techniques seemingly independent of the opponent you faced. It's baffling. I have somehow pushed the machine beyond its programming. You defy expectation, Kazuma Kiryu. The human race is full of wonders. Great Scott.
Why did you decide to run from ammo?
One of the virtual opponents Amon had fought was a man he had hired to do a job for him, and he was murdered once the job was done. I realized he'd eventually kill me too. Besides, my passion for creating entertainment, the machine Amon commissioned me to build was only going to bring more suffering into the world. I realized I'd made a terrible mistake when I agreed to help him. He's a monster in human skin.
Well, you should meet his brothers.
Among the opponents, Amon fought. Two had given him trouble. One was an old man, the other one was you. When I inquired as to who you were, he just grimaced and said, Kazuma Kiryu, and then one of the other ones who could stand up against him. You were the one he built the machine to defeat, if I could somehow find you. I knew from my simulations that Amon had fought you twice in Kamurocho. Kamurocho is packed with people. I thought I might be able to escape both Amon and my creditors there, and I have a chance of meeting you as well. I recognized the moment I laid eyes on you. It was exhilarating to meet you in the flesh. You're a legend, Kazuma Kiryu.
My name's Kazuma Kiryu. Anyway, don't you think that Amon knows about this place by now?
No, I'm certain he doesn't. I'm here. He must not find out about find me. I'm Kamurocho.
You're in one of the main entertain. You're not very well hit. You are literally out in the open-ish. You.
Never mind. Don't question Ezio. Just go along with the ride. So, Ezio, how does it feel to have a hacked version of yourself?
It feels amazing.
And for those who don't know, check out Last Minute Continues website. I'm now a Pac-Man. Anyway. No, I'm certain he doesn't know I'm here. He must not find out I am in Kamurocho. Oh, I wonder who this could possibly be.
The time has come at last.
Amon?
Nani?
Your time has come, Kazuma Kiryu.
It's been a long time, Amon. What do you want with me?
GuardEzio and Pac 10-7. Fair enough. Yeah, so I can go with those names.
The Amon clan does not look kindly on defeat. Defeat is death. Those who have defeated forfeit their right to live.
Then why are you still alive?
But I have survived the unsurvivable. I have been cleansed by death.
Your ability to talk to me indicates otherwise.
And I am still alive, Kazuma Kiryu. I am still alive.
Glad I said it better.
The word hate and loathing do not begin to describe my contempt for you. The first step to victory is to know thy enemy, and I know everything about you. Your phone number, your friends, the people you'll die to protect, and getting that information was a trivial matter.
Nani?
Thank you for your help in the collection of data on Kiryu, Dr. Midamina.
なんだと
But I did no such thing.
Ah, but you did! While you were snoring like a drunken sow, I extracted the machine's log data. I'm an assassin, Doctor. I know how to avoid waking the soon dead.
The log data? That won't do you any good without my invention. You can't use the feedback system without it.
Don't be a fool, Midamina. Who gave you the plans for the machine in the first place? It's not like it's your invention. It's mine! And of course, I've already built one.
Why did you bother having me make one?
Simple! It was a test. To see if the technology would work on an ordinary people. But you surprised me, Midamina. You're surprisingly skilled at hiding as well. I would never afford to have looked in this slightly open alleyway. The day you left was the day I planned to kill you off. Now listen to me, Kazuma Kiryu. I hold your fate in my hands. Do you understand what that means? I have the information and the ability to make everyone you care about die before your eyes. It is a gun that shoots bullets! Alan, what do you want? It's simple. I want your life. But put any ideas of merely surrendering to me out of your mind. I want to watch you struggle, Kazuma Kiryu, to fight tooth and nail up until the very moment I crush you, like I failed to do 3 times already. Revenge! All I know is all the skills, and as well as those countless other headless killers, and hardened killers, and killers of all shapes and sizes, you could never hope to defeat me. I'll wait for you at the mountainside Colosseum, where we will not be disturbed. I shall send you a map to your cell phone. The area is completely deserted at night. Wait for me at Night Mall. And then come to me, Kazuma. Come on. Don't need you to answer, Kiryu. Listen well. If you fail to come, one person you love will die every month. If you live with that guilt, sadness, and fear, you're welcome to. But know that once everyone you love is gone, I will come after every person who has ever known you. I will snuff out the life of one person every month until the flame 2 finally gutters out. Well, here's a mother box of frogs.
I'm sorry for helping him, Kiryu-san. I had no idea what he was planning.
It's not your fault. Like I said, man's got a screw loose. Completely insane. Trust me, I've met some insane people. Oh well, this is who Amon is, I suppose.
But what you were going to do? How do you fight that monster? He knows everything you do.
You heard what he said. I have no choice.
Well, I wish you Godspeed, Kiryu-san. And remember, this isn't a game. If you lose, it's over. You'd better go prepared. Not that I would have to tell you that anyway.
I know.
I'll wait for you, Kiryu-san. Bring me good news.
I will. I better take a taxi to where Amon is. Now I can just show the driver the map he sent me.
Well, there we go. Right, let's go.
Tell you what, I will go to a save point.
Yeah, okay, we'll go back to Mashima Construction. Hopefully I didn't peak the microphone too badly with that whole over-the-top reenactment of Amon's conversation. Or at least cut the microphone off. Probably time I get a new microphone, to be honest. One with a higher range, but expensive, and I've just upgraded the computer, so... And I really should not run and drink at the same time. There we go.
Oops. Oh, I need to save. There we go. Badoop. 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 Ta-da! Oh. Right, let's go see what insane wonders Mr. Ammon has for us this time. It's the bullfighting ring. Last time you see an empty space at West Park. Marvellous. You saying, I have just upgraded my computer, had the exact cadence as Professor Farnsworth saying, I'm already in my pajamas. Fair enough. Maybe that's my future. Maybe I am Professor Farnsworth.
Welcome, Kazuma Kiryu. How was the trip here? Enjoy the scenery!
Enough with this chatter. I have some questions for you.
Oh,
You don't seem to kill for business or even for pleasure. So, what do you hope to gain by killing me? What are your plans if you do beat me? I want answers, Ammon. Why are you so hell-bent on fighting me to the death?
that's what you wanted to ask. How naive. What does a dead man care about the future? But I'll answer you regardless. The essential nature of living creatures is to tear each other down. One cannot live without taking another's life. In fact, it's the core of our very being. We of the Ammon clan see our mission as the purest of mystery to the vocation and mastery of all within. It's also our personal mandate as we seek to become the most powerful life forms on Earth, and then Mars, and the moons of Jupiter. From birth, we're placed among carnage and forced to kill or be killed. Our skills are honed not to stoke a pretty little ego, but to survive another day on the battlefield. Defeat for us means the end of our lives. Thus, if we wish to take another breath, another must be snuffed out. The only good in life is the only evil. It is death! However, there is one thing our clan considers a worse evil than death. And the defeat of one of us. For the defeat to live in his own weakness. Or her. His or her weakness. It works too! Kazuma Kiryu, you defeated me, yet you left me clinging to a miserable existence. Your act of allowing me to live is folly and a mortal sin in the eyes of my clan. In my eyes, you, Kazuma Kiryu, are the strongest life form. You, as long as you remain alive, I cannot truly be complete. And that is the answer to your question!
Alright, now I think I understand. But I say your line of thinking is way off.
What do you mean?
Your claim killing is your clan's mandate, but if that's your only motivation, someone else's ideology, then you're no better than an animal.
なんだと
What?
You may insist on taking life, but I insist on protecting it, on living without running away. That's the mandate. That's the mandate that was taught to me.
I was wondering how you'd respond. Everything you've said is completely incomprehensible, but don't take it personally. I think we've done enough philosophizing. Words will not suffice here. Only the clashing of muscle and bone can determine our fate here. You won't escape here alive! Very well. I require no response from you. Prepare yourself!
At least he's not doing the stupid dodgy thing. And he doesn't have a magic cannon as well, so we can take solace in that, I suppose. Yay! Punching! That was a bit loud, sorry. Right. He says after that entire spiel from Amon. Am I literally just going to do this the entire fight?
Also, let us fight with bone and muscle. And these lightsabers I found behind the McCalls.
The War God Amulet may be a bit OP now. Yeah, I'm thinking that. But in fairness, we worked hard for the War God Amulet, so I'm going to take it. I mean, we had to go through the... Oh, no, we had... No, okay, the War God Amulet was the heat actions, wasn't it? Oh, well, we did the work. Also, I love the fact that we're beating him. Whoa, hello!
He just broke my sword! He broke Sayama's sword!
Oh, wait a minute. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Hello. Okay, starting to do the stupid dodgy thing now. Also, he seems immune to heat actions, which is slightly annoying. Oh, well, that doesn't work. Come on. We could be here a while. Maybe. Oh, I do. Tiger drop. There we go. Bonk. Ow. Okay, that's a bad idea. Holy moly. My fancy heat tank doesn't work anymore. That's annoying. Oh, golden planet. Boom. Okay, let's try the Kiryu missile. Oh, okay. That hurts.
Come on.
No hit Yakuza, 100% Yakuza when. Hit off never. That's my answer. When hell freezes over.
You!
Oh, well, so much for that awesome ending then.
Kill me!
I told you already. That's not how I do things. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of videos on YouTube that would counter that claim, Kiryu, but... oh well. I don't think it's possible with cutscene shenanigans. Fair point.
Oh, really? Well, look at this YouTube playlist I have on my phone! That's a sight! What if I told you I'd murder every last loved one you hold dear, on the condition you leave me alive?
No, I won't let that happen.
Then you're going to end it here, right now. Just get it over with. That won't happen. And why not?
Look, I don't live by your principles. If you want to live by some ancient barbaric code of honor, then fine. You'll just have to come at me come at me again when you're stronger. And there's no need to get innocent people involved. I'll take you head on whenever you want, and win. That's all I have to say. Alright then. I'm leaving. I'm back.
Great Scott! You beat him?
He actually said it that time.
So, Amon is dead?
Nope, he's still alive.
What? Kiryu-san! You let him live? He'll just come after you again.
Maybe. But I don't plan to let him turn me into a murderer. Besides, if he does come back, I can just beat him again. You're an amazing man, Kazuma Kiryu. As dumb as a box of bricks, but an amazing man. You really are some kind of, what do they say? Experienced beast. What sure you're calling a beast?
No, it wasn't me. That's what Amon called you.
What did he mean by that?
He said that your greatest strength is your ability to build off your experiences to make yourself stronger to an almost...
what the Decans is that word?
preternatural level rate. I suppose that made you a beast in Manaman's eyes. After watching you fight an IF-7, I'm starting to understand what he was talking about. In any case, I'm glad it all worked out. I doubt Amon will be back anytime soon. Maybe my life can go back to normal too.
So 2 hours of Batman, pretty much. What do you plan to do now?
The president of the game company has been chasing me some time, trying to get me to sign on with them. I'm finally in a position where I can take him up on it. It's a small company, but I'm ready for a fresh start.
I see.
But until then, I will be here, at least for a little while longer. Stop by any time. I wouldn't mind watching one of your performances again, either.
Alright, I just might do that. No, you won't. There we go. It's the armor.
Congratulations, Kazuma. You've completed all the sub-stories. You can't help but get involved in everything that happens around you, can you? Anyway, I have a gift for you. I've handed it to Babu Samia.
Oh, new milestone reach, trophy level up. I didn't even know what that was a thing. Okay.
Go pick him up. Pick it up. He's somewhere around town. Don't worry if you lose it. You can get it from him again. Love you. Bye.
Awesome. Right, we need to go and find Bob. I also need to resupply on all my stamina royales, technically. And get my sword repaired. You know what? We've got time. I want a clean end to this journey, so yeah, let's go and get our swords fixed. Why? Because I want to. That is literally the only reason. We finished it. Now we just need to go get the thing from Bob. Well, I need to... Yeah, I'm going to get my my swords repaired, including Sayama's gift. I will go to a save and get a stamina royale out, just to clear up the inventory. Hold on. Repair weapons. There we go. I forgot I can't repair everything in one fell swoop in this game. There we go. Items. Yep. Fully healed as well. Where, Kamiyama? Right, that's done, so get a taxi and then back south. Just get the royalties from your royals from your item box. That's what I'm doing. Was I going? Oh, I was going to talk to Bob. Blimey, that's force of habit running straight up the road, isn't it? Okay, so first we'll nip into Serena and restock our inventory. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. No, I'm good. There we go. There we go. Hey, 169 as well. Nice. Completion total, 100%. This was certainly one of the more difficult challenges I've ever done on the channel. Right, there we go. Also, I was waiting for somebody to do that. Hey, stray girl. And cheers. Right. I would have loved to have done the Ammon fight before story's end, but oh well. We'll just wrap it up as we do. So, let's see what Sayama's last gift to us is. Whee. Yo, Bob. Okay. Kiryu-san, Lady Sayama left me another present for you. Still warm to the touch. The golden pistol. If you happen to lose it, just dial up good old Rambo. You'll be able to replace it free of charge. By dial up, I mean come here. Anyway, golden pistol. Infinite bullets, infinite power. Right. This unusual bullet never runs out of pistol never runs out of bullets. Would have been nicer. Actually, that might have made the final level a little bit over the top. I mean, with the heat actions alone, we managed to completely obliterate everyone. So, yeah, but doing before the story's end would have meant doing some premium adventure stuff. No. No, we could have done. Well, we could have done it. We would have just had to have ground out the... No, we could have done it. If I had done that missing sub-story when I was able to in Chapter 10, we could have done the Ammon fight before the end of the game. The stuff we had to do for Premium Adventure... Okay, yeah, so technically you're right. I'd still have to do Premium Adventure in order to get the weapon mod stuff, because I was not going to grind the Colosseum for any more than I actually had to. So it is what it is. Here we go. Which means with a small amount of, poetic justice, he says as he hiccups. Let's go shoot someone. Nah, I'm good. We end the game as we started the game at Morning Glory Orphanage. Save. Save. Yes. Save complete. Saving. Save complete. And with that, reached journey's end. Well, there we have it. Mic muted. Well, whatever. But you didn't miss much of me talking anyway, did you? It was just me saying. There we have it. And there we go. Oops. No, that's the wrong. I'm on the wrong menu. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna have to I've just realised I'm gonna have to restart that music track anyway in a minute. But still. Anyway, here we are. We have finished Yakuza 3 Remastered. 100% done. What a journey this has been. An infuriating, painful journey, but a journey all the same. Now let's go kill more people with a man who doesn't kill. Oh, Batman or Kiryu? But there we go. There we go, there we go. So, I suppose all that's left for us to do is to... Well, we have a couple of hours left of the stream, to be honest. So I think what we will do is we'll finish up with our No Holds Barred, as we always do at the end of these journeys. And then we shall venture forth... Well, I'll go BRB, sort myself out, rerun the intro, and then we will venture into the world of the next game. But until then, let's see how I'm going to be able to do this, because I've never tried this way before, so... Okay, Ezio. I think we'll start round about... here? Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of No Holds Barred. For those of you who've not seen any of these previously, be watching live on Twitch as I'm recording this, or be you in the YouTube archive and stumbled across this video. This is our sort of bookend. This is where we wrap up our thoughts at the end of a journey, and what a journey this one has been. This one has been Yakuza 3 Remastered. I know I've just mixed the audio tracks there, that's going to sound awful. But anyway, we have just finished our 100% run of Yakuza 3 Remastered, the continuation of our Yakuza franchise run. We have so far, to date, platinumed Yakuza 0, 100%ed Yakuza Kiwami 1, platinumed Yakuza Kiwami 2, and 100%ed Yakuza Kiwami 3, soon to be Yakuza, no, not Kiwami 3, Yakuza 3 Remastered. I'll get onto that point in a minute. But yes, so, what a game. Actually, I'll get onto that point right now. From the earliest points of this game all the way up to the end, I have maintained, and I will always maintain, this game should have been Yakuza Kiwami 3. The story is absolutely phenomenal. I love this story. It had so many fantastic beats. Oh, this will be brutal. Oh, chat is spoiling things for us. But yes, the story had some fantastic beats. This should have been Yakuza Kiwami 3. It just should have. It should have been fully remastered, remade even, in the Dragon engine, like Kiwami 2. I'd even have taken the the engine variant they used for Yakuza 0 to make this game. Instead, what we've had is a remaster. They've tidied up the cutscenes and the graphics. There's no denying that. The gameplay, however, still very much feels like it's stuck in the early years of the PlayStation 3. In particular, some of the things I've gotten used to, it was a bit of a whiplash coming from the refined aspects of the Dragon engine coming back to a very early build of the Yakuza 0 engine. I have no idea what the official name for that engine is, but we'll call it the Yakuza 0 engine for the moment. But it definitely, well, I suppose it'd be the Yakuza 3 engine, but the variant they're using, I think you've got what I mean. I hope you've got what I mean. But anyway, yes, they could have used, they should have, I would have taken that. But instead we have gameplay as it was. So, getting past the animations and stuff, you can easily get a bit of a whiplash from going to an earlier generation game. It's nothing serious. It's like going back to Halo Combat Evolved after playing Halo Infinite. 2 games I've been playing at the moment, to be honest. But the problem is the enemy AI and the combat system. And unfortunately, Yakuza very much relies on its combat system. The enemy AI seems, not dumb, as very cheap. So, where in previous Yakuza games you can wail on an enemy, and that's fine, and sometimes you have to change up your playstyle. Here, you hit them a couple of times and they go into an infinite guard. That's it. You can't even get a full combo off half the time because the enemy will just guard continuously and your punches do nothing. Really annoying in terms of using weapons as well. Heat actions kind of break them, but at the same time it still gets very janky because they can do the stupid guarding blocking motion. So yes, there's that. The Colosseum in particular was great fun because of this, especially in the tag team matches where you got really strong opponents who could wipe the floor with you very easily, but you could barely lay a hand on them because they're continuously blocking. This is something that has really pissed me off throughout this entire run. Mentioning AI and things that have pissed me off, in terms of the completion list, finishing all of the mini games. Some were actually really good. Box Cells, for example, has gone in as one of my favourite mini games. It's just such a graphically beautiful game. I really enjoyed it. But then you have the pool. And the pool, in the earlier AI, fine. You get good. The AI towards the end of the pool, the expert, and if you check, you can check our entire journey here on the YouTube channel to see where we went through with that game. Pool on expert is exceedingly cheap. They will make 2 mistakes. That's it. They will you make a mistake and then it is just all on the AI and they just go pop 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 pop, and that's that. They make a stupid mistake, and it is a mistake that you know the AI has made on purpose because it's playing so perfectly, and then it just does this random mistake just to give you the player a chance to get in and to make use of it. Add in the fact that all of the systems and it's this has been the most frustrating Yakuza I have 100%ed so far. We have played 4 of them so far. This goes in as the most infuriating to 100%. The completion list required weapon mods. That's fine. I can live with that. We did that in Yakuza 0. And then they go and say, oh, by the way, to get some of these weapon mods, you need to go off to the Colosseum and grind. And it's just, oh, thank you. So you tell me I have to go and grind out of a broken combat system in the Colosseum. Oh, joy. That rant off my chest. It's not... It works. I would say it's skewed to the unfair, but I can't say it doesn't work. I've beaten the game. I've 100%ed the game under the combat system. The combat system works. It is just really, really rough around the edges. Hence why I say this should have been Kiwami free. Maybe I'll change my tune when I get to Yakuza 4. But something tells me that will not be the case. Karaoke as well, by the way. But I know karaoke in Yakuza has quite a bit of a fan base. The karaoke in Yakuza 3 very much feels like a prototype of the karaoke system. Apparently, this is the first game to use this particular style, so I can see why they went for a remaster instead of a full-blown remake, because Yakuza 1 and 2 traditionally were in a different game style to what we got in Kiwami and Kiwami 2. But still... it wouldn't. I still maintain. I still think there should have been Kiwami 3. Yes, it's the same game style, but at the same time, you had the chance to make a trilogy of this. It would have been amazing to have the Kiwami trilogy because you start with Kiwami with Kiryu. You see the beginning of Kiryu. Well, not the beginning. You see it in 0, but you get what I mean. You see Yakuza 1 Kiryu story. Then we have 2, and then 3 could have end capped it with Kiryu going off and running the orphanage, and it would have been fine. That would have been a nice trio of games. But instead, we've got this weird hodgepodge of now we've got Kiwami 1, Kiwami 2, and then the other 3 are all remasters. So we'll see. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'll change my tone after I play Yakuza 4 Remastered. Enough about me ranting about the gameplay. What does the game do good? Well, the game works. That's it, really. It's just... I know a lot of it is whiplash from me coming from modern games, going back about a decade to something earlier. It works. If I judge this by the standards of the time, it's fine. They could have streamlined a lot of the mechanics, but hindsight's always 20/20. It works. That's all I can say. I can't claim it as a brilliant game, a masterpiece in game design. I can't. I just can't. But I couldn't do that about any game. Even Kiwami 2, which I have gone on record as saying is my favourite Yakuza to date. I can't say it's a perfect game because it isn't. There's things wrong with that game, as there's plenty of... It's just less things are wrong with it than wrong with this game. But I wouldn't recommend 100% of this game. Not any day of the week. If you're going to play it, play the story. The story is fantastic. The sub-stories, as always, are phenomenal. I don't like the fact that you can fail sub-stories. You get a star if you do get the best ending and a tick if you get the worst ending. That seems like they kind of didn't... It's a it feels like a half-hearted effort on that. There were like 2, maybe 3 sub-stories that made it obvious that you could fail, but for the majority of them it was basically you completed it, off you go. Mentioning that, onto the sound design. Soundtrack, a banger as always. I love the soundtrack in this game. You can tell it's an early game though, considering all the things that you don't notice these things until you go from something like Kiwami 2 to Yakuza 3, but there are certain sound bits that you miss, like the little guitar riff that plays at the end of the sub-stories as Kiryu looks off into the distance. That doesn't happen anymore, or that doesn't happen in this game. No music in the Mahjong, so you get reach, you don't get the fancy upbeat music to say you're nearly going to win, let's hope for this, you just get just silence. The entire Mahjong match is in silence pretty much, apart from the clacking of towels. That's aesthetically, I suppose it works, but for the most part, I definitely missed the sound on that front. I think the same for Shogi, though I could be wrong. And yeah, sound design's fine, character voice acting, phenomenal as always. I still love the cast. I apologise to them for my dodgy voice acting overlaying everything, but hey, there we go. I already mentioned the story. Graphics, it's fine. Graphics are fine for the time, but well, it certainly seems a bit blockier than it should be, but the high quality, they've got it to sort of HD standard-ish, so I can't complain too much. And in fairness, I'm not going to judge a game solely on how pretty it is. It's a game. If I wanted something pretty, I look at fan art of waifus, not at video games, because the core of the game is the gameplay, and we've already done the full rant about my thoughts on the gameplay. But anyway, Shogi's been the same as Zero, Kiwami, and Kiwami 2. Okay, fair enough, so Shogi hasn't changed at all, that's fine. Different puzzles, however, fair enough. Never going to be a Yakuza Kiwami 3? Yep, I know. But, sorry, I'm also talking to chat. Anyway, with that said, I think I've ranted long enough on this one. So would I recommend buying this game? Yes. Would I recommend playing this game? Yes. Would I recommend finishing the story? Yes. Would I recommend 100%ing it? No. A million times no. Unless you were a masochist like me, or so I've been told, I really would not recommend trying to 100% this game. Even getting over OP doesn't quite work because of the leveling system. I can see what they were thinking. It's the old school leveling system where you can't get to max level. Well, you can get to max level if you grind, but most of the time you can't get to max level through just the story alone. You have to either go off and play New Game Plus or something else. The sad thing is, it gets you tantalizingly close. You do every single sub-story, everything in the completion list, it gets you so close to that 100% to maxing out Kiryu, but just not enough. Is what it is. But anyway, those are my thoughts on Yakuza 3 Remastered. As ranting and off the wall as they are, but there we go. So, hopefully I've given you some idea of the joys of this game. Hopefully I haven't put you off entirely. Seriously, I can't say don't play this game, because I can't. The story alone is worth it. The gameplay, if you play on a lower difficulty, might not be too egregious, or you could just do what I do and find, if you work out, you can just grab somebody and smack them into a wall. Or once you've unlocked the Tiger Drop, just Tiger Drop everyone. That's it. Bang. Tiger Drop's OP in this game again. Gotta love it. But anyway, that's my rant over. That's my thoughts on this game kind of over. As always, if you have any questions, if you want to pick my brains about anything else to do with Yakuza 3 or Remastered, or Yakuza 3 I suppose in general, or Yakuza in general, or any of the games we've ever been journeyed through on this channel, feel free to join me. Twitch.tv/GuardEzio, or ping a comment down below. Hit the like if you feel like it, please. But anyway, yes, with that said, I shall leave that here, and may you all have a beautiful evening, morning, or afternoon, wherever it is around this whole wide world you are. And as always, until our paths next cross again, the Vortex awaits, and I'll see you all next time. And with that, that's done. So, on to the next game then. This is going to be entertaining. Right. I'm also going to be entertaining trying to edit all of this tomorrow. I'm going to have to try and fish this out the middle of the afternoon stream. We've got a couple of hours left. We have 3 hours left. It's maybe an hour and a quarter. Who knows? But anyway, which way you swing it, I will quickly throw this into BRB, rerun the intro, and then we will journey forth into the world of Arkham City. So, be right back. Don't go away.